Members of the National Assembly last evening heaped heavy praises on Professor George Magoha as they approved his nomination as the Education Cabinet Secretary.
Professor Magoha has served as chairman of the Kenya National Examination Council, University of Nairobi Vice Chancellor, and chair of the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Board.
This House approves the appointment of Professor George Albert Omore Magoha as a Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry of Education. This was in accordance with the provisions of Article 152(2) of the Constitution and Section 5 of the Public Appointments Parliamentary Approvals Act of 2011.
And one of the things critically that he said, Mr. Speaker, is that failure has never appeared in his vocabulary, Mr. Speaker. That is the kind of a person that you want to see. We don't want CSS who have no experience, Mr. Speaker. Professor Magoha has risen through the ranks. When you look at his history, when he joined the University of Nairobi, he was a lecturer, Mr. Speaker. He rose, he became a principal, and he became a vice chancellor. So I'm requesting honorable members today, the problems we have in the education sector, we have no doubt that Honorable Professor Magoha is going to sort out.
The facts speak for themselves. So I do not want to add to his CV. I just want to caution, like my brother said, that for those of us who have been elected, you know that when you come in with the highest number, the greatest challenge you face is with the crisis of expectation. And for Professor Magoha, his greatest challenge is a crisis of expectation. People will be expecting very highly of him, especially because of the accolades that he has received.
Professor Magoha, when he appeared before us, he was a voice of reason. Very firm, religious, authoritative, a go-getter, very disciplined, intelligent, and a progressive thinker, and above all, is a top-notch professor of surgery, known within our country and outside our country.
Professor, even at the village level, is highly respected, that none of his advice will pass by. People consult him. People seek his advice because he's a forthright person, he's a disciplinarian, he is a go-getter, he speaks from the bottom of his heart, and he will never tell anybody a lie.
Among many other issues, particularly the new curriculum, a quality curriculum that is inspiring to the learners and that is good for the citizenship, must be midwife in a professional manner. There are a lot of questions about it. Mr. Speaker, sir, I support this appointment and we are prepared to engage the Cabinet Secretary productively.